YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here, back on Total War Attila, where Drusus is going to face off against this Hun stack. Hopefully we can take it out. I don't have the greatest army here with him, but got a bunch of spears, bunch of crossbows, a couple heavy onager, some cavalry. Should be able to jack up this Hun army as long as we can take out enough of the horse archers. Their melee cav is already somewhat damaged. Definitely their horse archers that concern me the most, because they can do some serious damage with all these horse archers. Lots of ammo as well. Yeah, I really don't want to fight in the rain, please. Really don't want to fight in the rain, please. Thank you. Alright. Sweet. So I do have the range of my heavy onager, and I'd like to use it to its max potential. I don't know how. Let's see how far they range. Looks like it shows the enemy. Okay. I could kind of see it right there. Yeah, okay. So I'm just inside the range there, so we're good. Let's take, I'm going to take these, well, I'm just going to take 4 units that are kind of here in the center and really kind of barricade up these heavy onager. And then I'm going to back them up with the elite Ravenna Ballistari. And then I need to kind of start blocking these guys as well. Just make me a nice little noob box as best I can here. And I'm going to get these 2 elite swordsmen. And I'm actually kind of just leave these guys facing forward, but back here a little. I might do the same thing here. There we go. Comez here. And let's put our cavalry behind some of these infantry. Take my heavy onager, and I'm going to switch over to explosive rounds. Disable fire at will. I actually do think I'm going to target their general right away. Take him off the battlefield, the morale will drop. He's backing up like he wants to go out of range of my onagers. It's not a bad plan for him. He is going to do it, so just go ahead and target the devil archers, forget that. As soon as my guys get their first volley off, I'll hit the quick reload. Come on, onager, let's go, faster. This isn't going to be near as good as my armies that have 10 of these guys, but should still be able to do quite a bit of damage. 2 heavy onager and explosive fire is definitely still going to kill some Huns. And as soon as the enemy general builds up enough backbone to approach, we'll take him out. Let's get our Ravenna Ballistari. They're on fire at will. Let's switch them to flaming. I wish these guys actually... I don't know if they get the block chance. It shows them kind of with the... Well, no, it's a cape. It'd be awesome if they had a shield, almost like Pavi's crossbowmen. I don't know if such a thing existed, but that would actually make them really feel elite. Maybe pretty ahistorical, but oh well. Okay, the devil archers have kind of eaten... Ooh, we're going to hit this unit here, this Unigarde. These guys are really good also. So I'm going to swap targets. I want to try and take out some of these elite horse archer units. There's another one over there, and then 2 more devil archers. That's going to be some good shots there. A couple of direct hits. Okay, those guys have taken a pretty good beating. Let's go ahead and swap over here and target this Hun devil archer. There's another Unigarde over there. I don't know how to pronounce that right, but these guys know when they're getting fired at and they go into loose formation. Oh yeah, that unit got wrecked up real nice right there, and then it looks like a stray shot got a piece of these ones too, so let's actually target that Unigarde there. Each of these units that we kill, it takes their ammo with them, which is nice too. Okay, all my guys are in Testudo. What is this? Shield defense, missile block chance. I'm going to hit that as soon as they kind of get into combat here. Got a little piece of them. Let's take out their general. Okay, my crossbows are about to start letting them have it. I do intend to let them have it. Going to rapid reload and precision shot so we can cause maximum damage to the incoming cavalry. I want these guys to throw their javelins, so I'm going to kind of turn them to where they can. Same thing here. Okay, the Hunnic melee cavalry is getting pretty jacked up on approach. Same thing here. I'm going to bring this other infantry unit out here to try and absorb the charge so that my Skull-Eye can get better engagements. Yeah, as soon as the enemy general goes down, that ought to be nice. Yeah, there we go. So I'll just sacrifice my infantry to take the charge so that my cavalry can win the afterwards fight. Okay, yeah, the Hun infantry got wrecked down the main line. Let's pull these crossbows back because I'm getting wrecked by their horse archers. I'm going to start firing on more of their horse archers here. If we can lure their horse archers in closer, that'd be good, because right now they are destroying my crossbows from range. Let's pull my crossbows back. Okay, some of the horse archers have already run out of ammo. That's good news for me. Are these guys going to win that fight? Okay, I'm going to move some Skola over here. Okay, looks like my heavy onager getting the job done. Drusus is still safe back here, so that's good. The Huns are pulling out over here, and it's killing them. So all their melee cavalry should be gone. My elite Ballistari are back out of the range of the horse archers, and Drusus is safe as well. Sometimes the Huns try and snipe off your general. It's really not a bad idea. I hate it when they do it because I just don't like them to succeed, but like I said, it's not a bad idea. There we go. Alright, so my heavy onager running low on ammo, but both got some pretty nice kills. Sword infantry did a good job of keeping the enemy cavalry off my flank. So this defensive onager plus shield spear, or heavy spears and spear wall, definitely the way to deal with the Huns here, because you can absorb their missile fire. The Huns starting, okay, right here. I'm going to target that Hunnic horse archer over here. Let's keep my Comez back safe. Yeah, so the Huns are definitely going to die here. This is going to be a pretty straightforward victory for Drusus, who's going to start getting some sweet revenge on the Huns for his father. Okay, let's go run down this Hunnic horse archer. It ought to die pretty easily. Yeah, my Skull-Eye are going to rip it apart. And then these horse archers over here are routing. And all they've got left is just some devil archers and stuff. The Skull-Eye really are pretty decent cavalry killers if they don't get charged. They have, you know, decent stats, but they just, when they get charged by shock cavalry, obviously they get ripped apart. So, nice victory for Drusus there, carrying on his legacy, having captured Constantinople, driving off Huns. Unfortunately for me, as long as Attila is alive, these Hun stacks will continue to spawn without end. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to just let them roam completely unchecked and without any answer. Definitely intend on ripping these guys apart. Those Visigoths, man, they got a bunch of their guys killed trying to help me out. So these Huns fled across the river. They're no threat to this army. It's still summer. It's we're safe here. Settlement's going to want to rebel. We're busy training an army here. We've got some spears started. We're going to need to train heavy onager into here, but I've already spent all my money, so we need to go through the turn-in before we can do more. This army actually has all this stuff training that can't start this turn, so we might as well kill that and go ahead and start training it here because we'll be more efficient this way. These noble foederati javelin men are really cool. I do want to recruit some of them at one point once I'm not dealing with Huns anymore. I think they'll be pretty useful potentially. There we go. So now we got the heavy onager training, got ships training, all kinds of good stuff going on here. Should be time to end the turn. As soon as I rank up this spy. There we go. Campaign's going well. We just need to take Thessalonica. I do want to take Dacia as well at some point. I don't know if I'm going to do it right away. Look at the Visigoths helping me finish off the Huns. That's awesome. Good riddance. Almost makes me not want to kill the Visigoths. Not. Oh, the Visigoths. Little do they know that they're helping to sharpen the knife that is going into their spleen here soon. Why the spleen? I don't know. I just said that. So, take on warriors there. Good job, Visigoths. Good job. You chase those Huns. I'm going to chase them too. Wipe out some of these stacks. I want them gone. Filthmongers. I don't know where Attila's at either. We need to hunt him down. I've been trying to injure him with spies. That hasn't been working. It doesn't seem like anything's been effectively working at getting rid of Attila. I've killed him more times than I can even remember at this point. Killed him in battle. Killed him with spies. Looks that could kill. I mean, you name it. I've tried it. Just kidding, folks. That was kind of stupid, and it was meant to be. Alright. Let's see what happens during this turn end. Haven't even been able to get Filthy Attila to become mortal at this point. There's a message that pops up whenever he becomes mortal for real. And either I haven't been watching or I haven't seen it. And he hasn't actually died when I've killed him yet, which means that I don't think it's happened yet. It'd be nice if we could get the Sassanids to make peace with this too. I will attack them eventually. Depending on how long the campaign goes. I don't even know, depending on their territory, whether I would have to attack them. It would be kind of cool to face them since the East Romans were defeated by them. Maybe me come back and get revenge. Just because Warhammer's out doesn't mean I have to stop this campaign. I'd kind of hope to finish it before then. But, I mean, I can continue it on a more limited basis. It probably won't be like on a daily basis, but I can certainly continue it for those faithful who want to continue to see West Rome prosper. Though I'm not going to lie, I'm going to be pretty absorbed with Warhammer. It's going to be a heck of a lot of fun. Doesn't mean I'm all of a sudden not going to like the past Total War games, but you know how it is when a new game comes out. You just want to play the new game. At least that's the way I am. So we still need to get rid of the Swabians. Like I said, I'd like to capture Dacia. So yeah, that'll need to happen. I want to capture the Nile and Palestina. Palestina, whatever they called it. I'd like to get Antioch and Tarsus. Definitely some of the traditional East Roman territory that I'd like to take over. Did I make that guy a commander, by the way? Yeah, I did. This guy shouldn't be a commander because he's about to go AWOL on us. So we need to get in. You all pointed that out to me in the comments, and I didn't catch it. So let's go ahead and kick this guy's trash out and just put a different commander in here. So we don't have any skills. We could give him the companions and stuff. We'll take care of that later. I'm not worried about it right now. But there, we got rid of that guy who's potentially going to try and backstab us. Let's take a look around. Looks like the Huns kind of roamed off. The rest of the Gepids need to be trashed. So we probably want to take care of that. They're just kind of standing down here. I don't know if that's their last stack or not. I don't know what else, if anything else, is controlled by the Gepids at this point. Let's see if that's their last stack, because if it is, it'd be good to get them out of the mix here. They're going to run off further than I can chase them. How very convenient. At least I think it's further than I can chase them. Let's go ahead and put this army back in Constantinople just to kind of make them happier. And I've got enough movement with Drusus. I'm going to ignore those Huns. I don't want to, but I'm going to ignore them for the moment. And let's just get down here and take out these Gepids. There is a message that looks like it popped up here. Let's go see what the messages are. That could mean that they're gone. Enemy unit killed. Faction destroyed Gepids. Good, good. Wavering loyalty, demolition household, unseasonal conditions, units recruited. Yes, I know Attila messages. I think it would just pop up on the screen when we come in. Is there anybody within range to get these Huns? Absolutely. My all-cav army here is looking like they're in good position to do it. I don't know what kind of upgrade we got there, but I gave them an upgrade of some sort. Oh, it gave them a fletching upgrade. Did I take attrition coming through here? Huh. I don't know what happened. All I know is you Huns need to be dead. And now you is. Get the heck out of my land. Alright, so got the Huns out. Got a lot of stuff to get done here. So we're building the religious building. We're going to need a forum. Thinking about doing like a triumphal arch here too. That might be kind of a fun thing to throw in. We're also going to need an aqueduct. Let's start by building the waterworks for the aqueduct. I probably don't need this extra religious building, and I'll get rid of it eventually, but I'm just using it to kind of ensure that we can carry really good public order. We're still struggling with public order there. Okay, so we're probably getting close to being ready to double cross the Visigoths and get rid of them. The Huns are kind of up outside my lands there, so no big threat to me. I'm going to drop back and defend there. What kind of defenses do I have on these? Not the greatest, but you know, we'll be able to hold off. Let's go ahead and get the rest of these units trained here. This is going to be another anti-Hun spam stack. These things are very effective. Actually, I think I'm going to cut back on 2 of those units and actually go with Onager instead. We're going to need plenty of Onager to get the job done here. There we go. So that's a good anti-Hun spam stack, and I'd kind of made another one like it down here because at the time that was mostly what I had available. This might be kind of fun just to throw a couple of these noble foederati javelin men in there. These guys are brutal. Just the amount of pain they can put off the javelins. Rapid advance, precision shot. Let's get a couple more spears. One more heavy onager. Okay, maybe one more spear. Let's make it even numbers. And now I'll grab a couple of the noble foederati javelins just for fun, just to say that we have some. Okay, the all-cav army's there. We've got troops that are definitely going to be able to help take out Thessalonica with ease, because we'll have plenty of the onager. My naval stacks should be re-recruited within a couple of turns, so that's well on the way. Let's go ahead north and see what I had going on up here. I want to get to Rugion, though I can't say that that's really the top of my priority list right now. So I don't think I have to worry about that one. And then there's Africa. We got back down here, and I'd like to take all these provinces from Egypt. I don't think I'm at war with Egypt currently, but I kind of need Egypt to take Ptolemais first, and then it'll open up all of the East Roman lands for me to take for my own. Of course, I kind of already own Ptolemais because it's Roman and they're my allies, but at the same time, it's kind of lame. I'll just kind of bide my time there. Let's take a look at some of these provinces here and just see what, if anything, I want to go ahead and improve. I'll probably go ahead and do that. So that was Thracia. Let's take a look at Macedonia. There's not a whole lot else I can do here until we capture Thessalonica. Dardania. Solid on food. Probably wouldn't hurt to do some of these other bigger upgrades. But those are going to be pretty expensive. Let's do the wealth from culture building here. And we'll go ahead and spend the money there in Dardania. Alright. Let's see. There's a Hunnic agent out there that's kind of annoying, but we'll just leave him be for the moment. I don't think there's anything else we really need to worry about. Just go ahead and end the turn. Keep getting some of my ships re-recruited. I'd like to take Thessalonica back. Good job, Visigoths. Sail away. Ignore the faction that's about to completely backstab you. And then I'll have my fleets that can turn around and go hit Ephesus, which is the, I believe, the last settlement for the Visigoths. So that should help nearly finish off the Visigoths. They've been around for far too long. But if they think they can hold a province right in the middle of my coveted lands, then they are incorrect. That will not happen. Wow, East Romans totally getting wrapped up. I think they're another faction that I can't believe is still around, to be honest. Sassanids seem like they got to be in pretty close shape to just completely wiping those guys out. Let's see if we can spot Attila, see if he's back after having been injured. It may take him a few turns to get back, because I think we injured him with an agent recently, or in battle, one of the two, I can't remember. There he is. North of Sopiane, or however you say that. The Hun agent's making some moves against me. Let's see where he goes, if he moves at all. He's kind of out on his own. We might be able to engage him. Join their war against the Visigoths soon enough. Soon enough, actually. You'd be surprised how soon that's going to happen. Maybe not. I think it's about to turn winter, though, unfortunately. So I got to deal with all the snow. Can't wait till I'm fighting further south and I don't have to deal with that. You end up losing like almost 2 seasons because a lot of places you still have a ton of snow even in the spring. And I hate marching around eating all that attrition. It's like a OCD thing for me, I guess. I like my armies to be like completely 100% healthy before I fight, which is definitely something I need to get over, but still something that I like. Let's see. The Antians are destroyed. That's never a bad thing. Hostile agent activity. Wavering loyalty. No one cares. Rebellion imminent. Yeah, no messages about Attila. Of course. Here he is. As healthy as he can be with a brand new stack on his hands. I'm going to move over and start trying to wreck up his army a little. Okay, so I've got all my armies moving that way. I have this army, or is this another spy? It is another spy. So we're gonna move up and get ready to lock Attila down, hopefully. Oh, that'll be a good start. Some of his troops are a little damaged already, so the stack he came back to be in charge of is a little beat up. So we'll help sally out. We've got some Hun killer armies here. He is within striking distance of Svaria, so even though I'm going to take some damage, I'm going to move up this legion so that we have something there to defend. And that would actually be a pretty good Hun killing army. Let's see, this Cav army, let's scooch over here and let them retrain. So we've got Constantinople garrisoned, everything's good there. Constantinople. Some people get mad about how I pronounce it. It just is what it is. It'll be all right. Let's put the capital in there. Upgrade to the reservoir. Reservoir. Let's see. Definitely gonna need more food there. But let's see if that's really where I want to spend all my money. Let's take a look. So Pannonia is in pretty solid shape here. Won't hurt to upgrade that cattle pen. Throw these guys the extra food to help cover all the upgrades that are coming. Dalmatia is having sanitation issues. And that makes sense, actually. We got the circus. We got this cavalry stables. Am I really going to need the cavalry stables when we've got it over here in Mediolanum not so much, so I'm probably going to go ahead and just put in the aqueduct there since we have this great press. That way we can stabilize the sanitation condition in Dalmatia. Yeah. And let's check back up here. I haven't been up here in a while, so we can unlock some more of this too. Build another field there so that we can upgrade the circus as well. How are we doing up here in Scandinavia? Skansa. That sounds cool. I like that. We've only got 50 food, and that's not going to get a whole lot better. I mean, I can upgrade these fishing jetties. We are already suffering from disease. That's good. Let's just leave things alone up there. We're happy for the moment. And the Rugians are looking like they would be fairly easy pickings, and then we could just resettle this province up here. Gothiscanza. Would be nice to have, even though it's not going to be hugely important to me. Let's see, fleet-wise, this fleet's pretty much ready to go. This fleet's got 2 turns, and this fleet's ready to go. So I have 2 fleets ready to help assault Thessalonica. We've got an army there, and it looks like 2 defending fleets, and a few small armies, and then it's going to be a pretty sturdy garrison, well, mostly Germanic bows. I thought it was going to be a pretty sturdy garrison. They've got some Bastion Onager, and here's their garrison fleet too, some long ships. But we're not going to want to move against them until the snow melts. Let's make sure that all my troops that are out here aren't going to be suffering attrition. This army's in a good position. Let's just leave them be. Don't think anybody's just going to be sitting out to take attrition. We have quite a bit of money, and we probably need to spend it, so let's just go ahead and start rolling some upgrades in Dardania. Might as well. I think they'll have plenty of food on hand. We'll see. So, yeah. There we go. So we spent a decent chunk of that money. Let's go through one more turn in and see what else. I can assign a provincial governor to Thracia now. Question is there anybody in particular that I would like to have as the governor in Thracia? My emperor is getting rather old, so I don't know how much longer he'll last. We can arrange a marriage here to one of these guys. So 27-year-old daughter. Yeah, I remember all these guys being old, though. This Septimus Cotta seems like a decent arrangement here. Let's see if we can arrange that marriage. Bring him in. Because this daughter here has quite a bit of... Sextus, we need this guy to find... Let's go ahead and have him seek a wife, because we can't arrange a marriage. We'd like to continue the line of Sextus, although he's already got this illegitimate daughter here. Looks like another illegitimate child of his passed on. Poor Sextus. So we got that taken care of. Let's go ahead and end the turn. I might make Septimus Cotta the governor in Constantinople if he looks like he has some decent traits. We'll see. He may already be a general, actually. I don't know. We'll check it out, though.
Of your generals is famous.
If he's a general, we could just replace him with another generic general and throw him in as the governor because he'll get a lot more influence points that way. See if anything interesting happens here. We are 172 turns into this campaign, I think. So a long ways in. And I'm just about done with this episode as well. I think when we get through this turn in, we'll be done.
My offer is shaped intricately. And
So the Garamantians want me to marry off my daughter to their king of kings. Chance of having children, minus 20% because she's unfaithful. Interesting. Yeah, sure. You can have her. I don't think she's going to be of any particular use to me, so agreed. Apparently the Garamantians prefer the unfaithful daughter. Interesting. Let them deal with that themselves. Well, Attila's run off into the snow, so nothing interesting is going to happen with him this turn. Attila the chicken Hun. Can't pin down that slippery fish. But it looks like on the next episode we'll hit Thessalonica. I'll see if I can pin Attila down and kill him yet again. I don't know how many times we're going to kill him, but we'll keep trying. Probably have the Huns on the run a little bit right now, though, because we gave them kind of a beating over the last few turns. Hope you all enjoyed this episode. I will be back with more soon. Heir of Carthage, signing out for now. We got a noble marriage there, too. Nice. Rejection. Sweet. Anisus Drusus got rejected. Poor Sextus. He would not be proud of that. Heir of Carthage, signing out.